Angie Bell with Herbally Hip Tarot. How's my Herbally Hip tribe doing out there? How you guys doing today? One second. It's for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say here is allegedly. Okay, let's get started. We got a lot to do today. I'm thinking I'm gonna do 4 videos today, and my last video, you guys, I'm going to do a past life reading on myself. Because I want to know, why am I so into this stealing of the election from KAMALA? Like, I know I'm a little obsessive about it. I am. And I know I am. But why? What happened in my past life that has me like this? Like, why I am. And also, I'd like to know, why am I am so effective when I see people stealing other people's dreams or stealing other people's rights. I almost come unglued. And I cannot stand disrespect, and I am a bit of a control freak. So where does all this come from? So if you're interested in reading about seeing me read about my past life reading, and I'm going to call in some extra spirits. I'm going to call in my grandmother who passed away, who I was very close to, and we're very alike. I'm just like her. I'm also going to call in my husband's grandmother as a spirit guide, because he was very close to her, like a mom. And also he says I am exactly like her. Like, everything I like, she likes. I'm talking about food, jewelry, hair, makeup, thoughts, beliefs, everything. It's crazy. So anyway, but that'll be my last video for today. Okay, so this video, I want to do a reading on what does February look like for the muskrat. Okay, is that fool getting like kicked out of here soon? Going back to wherever he came from? You know how they always like to say, go back to where you came from? Well, he needs to go back where he came from, okay? For a good reason, not just because I said so. Because, yeah, you're over here breaking all kinds of laws and disrupting our country. Okay. So what does, let's use, because we're talking about crime. What he's doing is nothing but crime. So, true crime cards is what we're going to use. And if we don't, I'm sure we'll probably get a meeting out of it. And if we don't, I'll go to another stack if we need to have further clarification. All right, so let me shuffle, because they're so big. You know, I shuffle them and shuffle it in half, and then shuffle the other half. So much easier for me too. So Spirit, please tell us what Muskrat's February looks like. Oh, I gotta read something else up to you guys after this. Another group that has been together for a while. I think right after the election they got together, a group of statisticians, and more numbers about KAMALA. So I'll talk to you guys about that after we do this reading. What am I doing? Spirit, tell us everything you tell us about Muskrat's February, what it looks like. Cut the card 3 times. Okay. What's the bottom card? Fate, death. Now, is this what he's going to want to do? Because hopefully he's getting busted soon. Okay, right away, I get missing. So with this missing card, is this like all the missing information, like all the information he's stolen? It's all missing? Or is this him missing? But look, I think this is all of the information that he has stolen out of the treasury. It's all missing because he stole it. Really, it's probably still there. Well, I don't even know. It's stolen information, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Missing means they took it, actually physically took it, but how can they physically take it? Because it's all on a computer. They could erase it. I don't know, but it's been messed with, okay? So that shows our personal information in that treasury being messed with. I'm not sure about this assassination yet. Look at that, so nasty looking. So let's come back to this, because we also have fake death over here. So let's keep those. And we have a male. Is this Musk himself? Or is this the man who wants to commit an assassination? I'm not sure. So let's keep reading here. So this is what the Muskrats February looks like. Okay, celebrity. A lot of times I say this is the Orange Menace, because he is, or was, a celebrity, in quotes. Wasn't a celebrity to me, but I guess he had a show. We know it has to do with money. And what I'm seeing is that he sold our information for money. But the assassination card is right above the money. Okay? So let me keep going. And I'm telling you guys, I always have a bit of trouble reading about him. And one time I asked the pendulum, does he do dark magic? And the pendulum said yes. That's why he has a little protection bubble around him. That's why he's hard to read. Whenever I've read about him, it's always hard. Okay, I am going to say this card is Muskrat. And intuition is right below it. It's the card I just pulled. So it's like this right now. So he's using his intuition. I'm also looking at this. Look at him behind bars. And what I'm getting right now from my guides is that he uses intuition. He thought that he could get away with stealing all this information. But he's not getting away with it. He's going to be behind bars. It's always the card that I feel at first might be insignificant. That's the most significant card. And that intuition card is the most significant one so far to me. Okay. Look at this. This is how this came up. This is on the bottom, gift, my Orange Menace card, and all of our information that has been stolen, the missing information, the stolen information, that envelope representing the information. So all of our stolen information is a gift to the Orange Menace. Because I'm sure you think he's not profiting off of all that? Heck yeah, he's like, you're in that position, make sure you give me some of that money. So we can see that the Orange Menace is in on it too, which obviously. Okay. Okay, let's see how this is coming up. This is the third row now. There's strangulation. Above that is money. Okay? And above that is assassination. Look at all that death. Over this money, okay? Because some people aren't going to get their money. There's going to be some deaths. That's what I'm looking at. Assassinations, strangulation. There's going to be some lives lost over this money. Because that's really all these people care about. They're not good people. They just, the only thing they value is money and power. This whole thing, look at this, says accident. So it's a car crash. So this whole thing that we just looked at is going to be a car crash. This is a tower moment. This is my tower card in this deck. Accident. Look at that. It's a car crash. So this whole thing is nothing. It's going to be a car crash. So in the end, and we can all feel it and see it. Like, you cannot be getting away with all this. It's already all in the courts. So yeah, it's going to be a car crash. And once they get in there and see how much of a mess they've made out of this whole thing, it's going to be a car crash for him. And it looks like this month of February, it's going to be the car crash. So it's going to be a car crash for the Muskrat. I didn't ask about the Orange Menace, but I don't know if this will be his moment where it's a car crash too. But he might be in the car crash, hopefully, because he's the one responsible for it. The Muskrat stealing all of our information. It was a gift to the Orange Menace, which means he's in on it. So he's getting some of this money. Here's the money. Okay. So Elon's giving him a gift, giving him some money out of all the treasury. All the information that they're stealing and selling. Of course, he's going to profit from it. This right to me right here, this card here, besides the it's going to all be a car accident. This intuition card. See how he's behind bars? Because this whole thing's going to blow up into a car crash. He's going to end up in jail. Also, some people are going to be unalived. Okay? I don't know if it's Orange Menace, if it's Muskrat, but there's going to be some people unalived. Look at assassination, strangulation, and somebody might feel like they need to fake their death. So, I don't see this whole thing from the cards, the energy of things going right now, this going on a whole lot further. So, we'll see. But that's what it looks like right now. So, okay. What I want to talk to you guys about too, really quickly, is I was just watching another video, and a bunch of you guys had asked me to watch this video, and I was going to, I just hadn't gotten to it yet. And Dire Talks, she has on, and this is recently, like the last two videos on her channel, Election Truth Alliance. And I've been watching them. I saw them, I think, on the Dire Talks about a month ago. And they've been working on this. They're professional statisticians. Let me write that down. Professional statisticians. Okay. They're professional statisticians. They're called Election Truth Alliance. And they're all volunteers, but they got together over the last couple of months since this election, and they're like, these numbers, there's just a whole bunch of things that didn't make sense just right off the bat, okay? And so then they're like, let's dig into the numbers. Now, what they are doing is they're looking at past elections, and they're going deep into past elections and doing it that way because they're not able to get a hold of the ballots. Unlike Greg PALAST, because he's an investigative reporter, plus he's been working on all this type of stuff. He's also a professional statistician, and he's also an investigative reporter. He's been working on all this stuff for years with the stats. So he was able to get his hands on the actual ballots, so he could count ballots. And they're using stats from how things, using statistics, okay? And the statistics they came up with, and statistics that Greg PALAST came up with, they totally go together. They said Harris won 70% of the popular vote. Orange Menace won 30% or less of the popular vote. That's exactly how it's okay. When you look at it, this fool has only ever gotten 30%. At the highest, 35% of this country. So you're going to tell me after he leaves the office, commits an insurrection, and I always forget to mention this, takes top secret information, puts it in his bathroom in the on a stage, is a 34 count felon, convicted of rape, committed insurrection, impeached twice. You can tell me now, yeah, his numbers went way up. So this is what their stats have told them when they've gone through the stats. Harris won 5 swing states. Now, she might have won the other 2 also, but they weren't able to get some information to confirm the other 2 states. And you know how they said Trump won, that Orange Menace won? He said, they said he won all 7 states. When they did their calculations, Trump winning all 7 states was like Trump winning the Mega Millions 6 times in a row. So what I'm doing, what I'll do in this video is I will put in the 2 videos, direct links to the 2 videos. One video is going to show you statistically how they figured this out, okay? And they'll show you how if she won 70% of statistically won 70% of the popular vote, and he only won 30% or less, there's no way that he won all 7 swing states. And statistically, they show you how this all happened. And then there's another video where they do a summation up, okay, when they summarize everything. So I'll put 2 links to those videos below this. So you guys, I want to add this shorts video with these stats onto the hashtag. What was that? What was our thing that we're doing? I swear to God, my brain sometimes is just, there's so much going on all the time. Just 1 second, guys. Okay. Hashtag the KAMALA challenge. I want this to be added to the hashtag KAMALA challenge. So those of you who would like to do it, what the hashtag KAMALA challenge is I have in the description of this video, I have hashtag KAMALA challenge, and I have a script. If you would like to make a shorts video, it's no more than 2 minutes. It's really just a little, maybe over. I don't even know if it's a whole minute when you do it. And if you've never made a video before, but you want to, but you don't want your face on the camera, just point the camera down or hold your phone over your pad and just read. We want the message out there. It doesn't matter if your face is on it or not. Okay. I will make this another script, and I'll say hashtag another script for KAMALA, for hashtag KAMALA challenge, and you can read this one off. So I'm going to create this one also. Okay. And what I suggest is if you want to do this, if you want to be a part of this challenge, to spread the word, I would do it more than once. I'm going to do it for the next few weeks, because maybe once a day post, because you're only getting a very small fraction of people that will see it. So that's why. And like what I do is, like, when I'm going to do like a promotion of like some art that I have finished that I'm going to be selling, I'll do a whole promotion and I'll do a video. It's a different video every day, but you don't have to do that. Use the same video, okay? And I do it for like 7 days, because I know I'm only getting a fraction of my followers or people that are going to see it. So I do it for 7 days. So in those 7 days, it's gotten out there a lot of times, okay? So, in fact, maybe what you want to do is for 5 days, show the first script that I had for the hashtag KAMALA challenge, and then next week you could do this one, okay? However you want to do it, it's up to you. Or if you like the first one, you don't want to do this one, that's fine too. So I'll have this script, it's in the description box below for another hashtag KAMALA challenge, okay? All right, you guys, that's it for this one. Yeah, I got a few more videos today, like I said. Yeah, that's it. All right, so if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up. Any comments, questions, or anything you want me to read on, leave that below. And I think that's it for this one. All right, peace, love, and happiness. I know it's rough, but try to be happy. Choose happiness. All right, talk to you guys in just a little bit.